I'm your Mr. Professional Hacker, and today lecture is very amazing lecture. So please, I request to all person join to me live. Okay, let's move on our today lecture. Okay, here is sniffing and spoofing. Okay, today tool is ResPonder LLMNR NBT-NS DNS poisoner. If you click on it, then you see complete commands and with detail. Okay, this tool actually used for network analyze and also used for network exploitation. Okay, so first step, you know, when I will start the lecture, I will share my live class video in my page and also in my group. So please just wait simple and join to me live and start to learn hacking with me. I will teach you complete hacking with practically. Okay, ResPonder, network analyzer and network exploitation tool. Complete English language started. Join to me now fast. Start to learn. Okay, just wait please, little wait. And 1 minute goes, and please join to me live here and start to learn hacking live with me. Okay, and in next step I will tell you what is responded, which purpose used for, how to work, etc. Okay, but right now you just need to first step, understand first step, join to me live. Okay, and start to learn how this tool is working and which purpose used for etc. Okay, so here is I joined to my Now, first step is, what is ResPonder tool? ResPonder tool is an open source network analysis and exploitation tool commonly used in penetration testing and cybersecurity assessments. Its primarily function is to capture and manipulate network traffic, focusing on attacking the authentication mechanisms of network protocols. Okay, how ResPonder works? First step is NetBIOS Name Service NBT-NS. Okay, local link, local multicast network resolution LLMNR, Multicast DNS MDNS. Okay, these protocols are used in networks for resolving hosts' names to IP addresses. When a device fails to resolve a host name, it sends broadcast or multicast requests across the network. ResPonder intercepts these requests and responds falsely, pretending to be the target system or service by doing this. Understand? ResPonder tricks devices into sending sensitive data such as authentication hashes, which can then be cracked offline. Okay, key features of ResPonder: capture authentication hashes. It collects, first step is it collects NTLM v1 or v2 hashes, which can be used for password cracking or relaying. Number 2, relay attacks. It can relay NTLM authentication to other network services if SMB signing is not enforced. Number 3, exploitation. Using captured credentials, It facilitates unauthorized access to systems and services. Number 4, service emulation. It can impersonate various network services such as SMB, HTTP, LDAP, and FTP protocols. Okay, now next is common user scenarios. Credential harvesting: collect hashes credentials from misconfigured or vulnerable systems. Number 2, privilege escalation: use collected credentials to gain higher level access in the network. Number 3, network misconfiguration testing: identify insecure configurations in LLMNR, NBT-NS, and MDNS. Also, I told you what is abbreviation these are. Penetration testing: as a part of red team engagements to assess the security of authentications, protocols, and configurations. Okay, let's start our practical session, because this theory is very important about this tool, and also this it's very important for you. Okay, because without this theory and without knows this theory, you can't do anything with this. Okay, now let's start here. Okay, let's move on next command. First command is analyze mode. Allows you to monitor network requests, NBT-NS browser, LLMNR, without actively responding to them. Okay, here is actually you need to type, just you type here responder. Okay, then type here hyphen capital I, then type here ETH0. Okay, and then you need to type here hyphen A. Okay, hit enter. Now see here, working is start right now. Okay, how my service is on, how my service is off, complete detail showed here, how my service is on, how my servers off. Okay, each and everything showed you in front of you. Just type this one command, and now here is actually its working is continue, and it's take almost 5 to 10 minutes maybe. Okay, displays requests like host name lookups from other devices without poisoning or responding. Okay, now let's move on our next command. Okay, this tool is a very important in network hacking and network exploitation. Okay, let's move on. Next command is description. Specifies the network interface to use all to monitor all interfaces. Okay, here you need to type again simple thing, just type responder. Okay, and type here hyphen I, hyphen I. Okay, then type here simple ETH0. Again you hit enter, and now it's see detail is different. Now start listening for events. Okay, listening for events, and other detail almost same here. Service detail, poisoners. Okay, these all I told you about that. These all. Okay, and here is HTTP options, here is poisoning options, here is genetic IP address, etc, like that. Okay, and also start listening. Okay, now cut because it's still working. Okay, let's move on next command. Listens on the ETH0 interface for incoming network traffic. Okay, second command. Okay, now third command. For Mac operating system only, specifies the local IP address a responder should use. Okay, now type here just simple thing. I just copy next command for your understanding. Okay, just type here responder, and now type here V. Hit enter, and now it start working. Here you see error starting UDP server on port 3355 and 3355 or other servers running. Okay, actually it showed error because these servers are not working on these ports. Maybe something is configuration or something package or something is missing, that's why it showed error here. And maybe after some time it's doing working, but we don't have time. Okay, we need to just conclude our lectures early. You have a lot of time, you need to do practical on your system. Okay, and please join to me live here. This lecture is a very important. Okay, let's move on. Next command is number 4, specifies a different IPv6 address to poison requests with. Okay, now you type here this one command. Here you just type ResPonder and type here this one command. Okay, now is different. These are actually here is I type this one and now you need to match here. Yes, this one. This is actually a MAC address. It's called a MAC address, IPv6. Okay, and this is example. It's mean dummy. Okay, it's not working like real, but if you use this command, then you need to type here your victim IPv6 address or MAC address. Understand? Then it's doing working, and then you get result from this. Now I will cut here because I just type here for your understanding and for your practical. Okay, but when you use this tool in your system, then you need to have your victim IP address, IPv6 or IPv4, which is required. Okay, let's move on. Next command is number 5. Specifies an alternate IPv4 address to poison responses with. Okay, now type again this one and it's different, and just type here ResPonder. Here I type this one and type this. Okay, now again start listening, and here is IPv. Okay, and these are actually, I told you again and again, these are actually a dummy IP addresses. These are actually a dummy detail, and this I type only for your understanding and for your practical. It's not a really it's not a real IP addresses. Okay, it's actually example. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, let's move on. Next command is number 6. Forces the HTTP server to respond with basic authentication instead of anti-LM. Okay, now type here this one command. Same thing, ResPonder, then type here this one, and then type here this. Okay, now here is see, just check this one portion. You need to check this one portion. When you type command, then in this portion detail is changed. Okay, now detail is changed. Now everything is changed. Respond to names, MDNS, TLD. Okay, understand? Here is complete detail is changed, and also working is continue. And I told you it's not working like if you type here real IP address or real provide to his real detail, then it's showed and then it's doing working on real basis. Now it's just working on dummy base. Okay, don't have any data in this. It's just for your practical. Okay, let's move on. Next command is number 7. Answers DHCP requests and injects a WPAD server in the respond. Here I type this one command, just you type respond and then type -I responder, sorry, -I -0 -D. Hit enter and now see here found DHCP server. Now it's finding DHCP servers and check incoming requests. Okay, and here is detail almost the same. Okay, now it start and check analyze network, and then after that it shows you result in front of you, but we don't have time right now. A lot of commands available here. Okay, sorry, let's move on next command, number 8. Okay, injects a DNS server in DHCP responses. Here you type this one command, also same like that, but here is, sorry, we need to type responder. Okay, now here is just difference is -D is capital. Okay, and in previous command -D is small, and now here is -D is uppercase. Okay, and which result you get from this command I already told you. Okay, let's move on. Next command is number 9, starts a rough WPAD proxy server. Now here you check a proxy server, just copy this one. Oh man, sorry, and type here responder, then type here this one and type here this one. Okay, almost other detail are same, just changing in last portion and just changing if needed after completion. Okay, because this is all actually about listening. First, this tool first thing is analyze the network incoming traffic and then provide you detail according to this. Okay, let's move on. Our next command is number 10. Okay, sets an upstream HTTP proxy for outgoing requests, format, host, port. Now here is something is different. You need to just type this one with responder and just type here responder. Okay, now type here -V and now here is, actually I told you, here is this IP address is dummy and also this port is dummy according to this. Okay, so you need to type here your victim IP address and also port, then you get a result which you want. Okay, now here is listening is start and see here IP address and then see here responder IPv6 and then see here random. Okay, and then see here upstream proxy. I told you, you just see this portion. If when you type command and hit enter, then changing showed here. Okay, nothing elsewhere, just changing here. Okay, let's move on. Next command is number 11, forces authentication for WPAD requests which may trigger login prompt. Here you type this one command. Okay, then type here responder and then type this one, hit enter. Now again check changes, everything is same. Okay, default is 0 and other thing is almost, here is see WPAD proxy server is off, auth proxy server is also off, SNMP server is also off and DHCP server is also off. Maybe something is different in other portions after completion and after listening complete data, because it's take a lot of time. I told you again and again just for your understanding. Let's move on. Next command is forces NTLM or basic authentication for the proxy. You need to type this one command for this result ResPonder. Okay, then type here this one, hit enter, and result is almost same, but here is, now check here, WPAD proxy servers off and SNMP server is off. Other server are on. Okay, in previous 3 to 4 servers are off, but now here is only 2 servers are off, other are doing well. Okay, let's move on our next command. Just type, next command is number 13, disables verbose output. If you disable the verbose output, then you type here this one command with ResPonder, sorry, type, hit enter. Okay, now see here, no NBT-NS LLMNR MDNS message will print to screen. Okay, it shows detail in front of you. Let's move on. Next command is, okay, next command is downgrades authentication to LM hashing for older system Windows XP 2003. Type here this one command for this result ResPonder, hit enter. Okay, this is actually a Windows 2003, almost very old. Okay, now see here detail, and also it start working on this ResPonder DCERPC port. Here is port. Okay, here is domain name, here is machine name. Understand? Everything is available here. Which result you want, it showed in front of you. Okay, let's move on. Next command is number 15, forces the downgrade of extend security setting ESS. Now type here E0. I don't use this command because it's I just showed you in front of you, but I don't use this one command, because if I use this, then it's change my security. Something is doing a disable downgrade of extended security setting, that's why I don't use this command. Okay, so you need to do practical on your system. Okay, let's move on. Next command is, first I need to type this one ResPonder, and next command is number 16, increases verbosity for detailed logging, and type this one command, hit enter. Okay, now it's doing working. Let's clear our terminal. Actually, it's start listening, it's analyze the traffic, incoming traffic. Okay, let's move on. 17th command and last command, changes the time to live TTL for poisoned answers. Use random for random TTLS. Now type here, sets the TLL to 30 seconds, 1E in hex. Okay, our last command is here. Just type here ResPonder and type this one, hit enter. Now working is start, and 25 minutes goes still. No one joined to me live here. Okay, no problem. Now actually working is start, and here is our practical session is almost end, and with this we conclude today's lecture. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon, like, share and comment on the video. See you in the next lecture. Thank you so much. I also offer the paid course Certified Ethical Hacking, okay, with complete practical. If anyone interested to learn in hacking can contact me on my WhatsApp. My all social media links attached in description. If anyone interested can contact